Guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Wednesday afternoon. I want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as seasoned. I got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Wednesday afternoon, guys. Very quick word. No more second chances. No more second chances. For some of you, it's third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth chances. No more second chances. However, let me explain because it's kind of a contradiction, into how we should be living. But let me explain. Okay, this is not for everyone because some people just haven't arrived to this place yet, but you will. But for those of you who have, you will know that this is for you. Okay, some of you are in a place where you've been elevated and He's about to trust you with some things. These things are decisions. These things are things. These things are certain people, certain environments. He's about to trust you with some things, right? So if you're still struggling with mastering your discernment, playing tug of war with your discernment and your decision making and trying to really put a stamp on this or that, then really, are you really ready for the next level? Because the next level is big boss decisions, kingdom decisions, but it still requires that boss mindset. So this is why God is really stationed a lot of us in solitude or just quiet time, or just where He's disconnected us from things that we were pursuing at some time, at some point. But now it's like He just disconnected you from the promise. The promise is still there, but He disconnected you from it because He needs your personal time. Well, you already been transformed. You already been isolated. But for some of you, it's specifically to be still so you can hear the download you need to hear at this specific time. There are individuals around you. Some of these people can be in your home, just people in your life, at work or whatever, where these people they're doing things, right? They're doing things and your spirit already tells you something. See, here's the thing. When it comes down to purity, when it comes down to kingdom connection and just authentic godly connections, it's pure. It's pure. It's natural. There are no antennas. But if there's anybody around you and you're still having these antennas and you're trying to figure out, it's just something about you, my spirit just won't kind of settle, but I really don't have all the answers to pinpoint it, so I don't want to just prejudge, but my spirit just won't get settled with you. Or you watch these people sit here and talk about other people. You watch these people and you see how they threw other people under the bus, and you thinking they won't do the same to you. Why? Because you're that cute? Purity is purity. So in this season, some of you guys, God is making you make a decision. The things that are tugging at you, they have to go. However God tells you. It could be boundaries, could be this, could be that. They has to go. Some of you guys are in a season where everything, every person, and every place around you have to have the same mindset. It has to be pure. It has to be authentic. It has to be discernment. It has to be kingdom partners. It has to be kingdom missions, kingdom work. Everything has to be kingdom, 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 kingdom. But as fleshly beings, what happens? We want to hold on to the old things because it's like, okay, well, God says kingdom this and kingdom that, but I can't see the whole picture. So I want to kind of have a safety net, back here, from back here. That God has been clear. to release this thing. God have been clear. Okay, I'm going to allow something to happen one more time to convict your spirit, to give you the confirmation that you need, because I've given you the confirmation for the last several months. I've given you the confirmation for the last several years that this ain't it, right? You could have dealt with it when you didn't have too much to lose. You could have dealt with it when you were still struggling in your process. You could have dealt with it when you still had time to be letting your mind go back and forth and back and forth. But you've been evolved. You've been elevated. So now I'm about to shift you to a place where it's all kingdom mindsets. With kingdom mindsets, there is no antennas. None. There is no grieving of the spirit. None. There is no question marks. None. Because your spirit tells you. Your spirit is settled. So if you're around people, friends, families, employees, employers, and your spirit is grieved, and it may not have to even be grieved in this harsh way, but just grieved to tell you that no more second chances. Because if you couldn't realize what I carry, and the truth of the matter is, people really realize what it really is, but they know you. They know your heart is so good. They know your heart is so pure. They know you love helping people. They know you're in the name of Jesus. Right? But they don't know the other side, that once God's, hey, get right. Walk away. Leave it alone. Don't look back. On sight. They don't know about that obedience though. I may miss it, right? A time or two. But the time will come when God taps you and say, that's it. That's it. That's it. No more second chances. No more third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth, and seventh, and eighth, and ninth. For what? For what? For they can burn you at the next level? So you're going to trust and take people at the next level who you have antennas on this level? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I wanted to share that because when I don't know what I was doing. Sometimes I'm pressed in and don't even realize I'm pressed in, right? But I'm intentional about solitude. I told you guys this. People think I'm insane, but I travel 90 to sometimes 95% in solitude. No radio, no nothing. Massive downloads. Massive downloads. When you're in solitude, it will blow your mind, the things that you can hear because your distractions are turned off. So when I was in solitude just now, that's what I got. I want to share it with you guys. No more second chances. And again, it can seem like a contradiction because we know nobody is perfect, right? And we know, so that's not the case here. Some people you give third, fourth, and fifth chances and so on. But for some of you in this particular season, you may have that space to give more chances in the next season. But in this, for some of you, the space you're in right now, the reason why God is grieving your spirit with a lot of people around you, and these antennas are raising, is because God is about to shift you. Either you're going to pay attention to it, or you can stay behind with them and their antennas. I ain't got time. She got to go. Point blank, period, on sight. It's your girl.